Me and Jake running down the street with a handful of comic books, kicking ass and banging chicks and drinking booze
No, not
and
me.
smoking
Not
weed.
me. I'm married.
Yeah, well,
I'm married.
Jake.
Can't do that.
Yeah. Off panel, off topic with Jake and Tyler.
Welcome,
Hey.
everybody. We're back. Oh, wait. He tried so hard not to cough.
I tried so hard not to cough. Oh, that's like
No, I would have said.
That's got to be a
No,
record.
I would have done Linkin Park. Tried so hard, but the end it doesn't.
Oh,
even
yeah,
matter.
that boring song that everybody seems to love. For some
Hey,
reason.
you know what? You didn't come of age to that song.
You didn't come of age. You didn't come of age.
That's a song.
Listen, I was doing a lot of cocaine when Linkin Park was huge. And let me just tell you, if you ask any cokehead, hey, man, do you like Linkin Park? And they'll be like, I fucking hate them.
Is it too slow for you? Too fast for you?
There's no reasoning behind a cokehead's logic. That's why I stopped
You don't
doing
say.
it. That's why I stopped doing it.
Anyway, welcome back to the show.
That's why I stopped doing
Off
it.
panel, off topic. I think it's 217.
Tyler.
That's Tyler. I'm Jake.
217.
That's right. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Sometimes, we have a lot to talk about. We got a lot of different topics and things.
It's
and
been kind of slow. It's almost
we haven't seen each other in a while, so it's kind of like a catch up, and it's kind of just really discussing all the most recent news that's come out, because a lot has come out since the last time we talked.
So I work in sports radio, and the off season is before the football season, like after the NBA finals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because the Stanley Cup and the NBA Finals are
it's
over.
almost like we're in that a little bit.
It's the lull before football. Well, preseason officially
I'm
started
doing
in the NFL.
buttload of radio lately, so yeah, we're kind of finding ways to get together. And to be honest, yeah, it's been about 10 days since we saw each other, I think.
Yeah, it's been a while since we updated the
Been
feed.
a while since I wrote a
Too
good
bad that guy
song.
became a piece of shit.
Right? No, well, I mean, I don't know.
He was.
I mean, that music was also trite, and
wasn't the best.
I mean, the lyrics of like a broken-hearted teenager. I mean,
Yeah.
grow up, dude.
Well, it spoke to me at that age.
Me too, unfortunately.
It's been a while. Anyway,
why does everything suck? It doesn't suck. You're just looking at it the wrong way and drinking too much. You asshole.
Speaking of things that spoke to me, a little bit of off panel, off road, because you were busy, I was busy. That's why we haven't talked in a while. I went to see Creed, unironically, last weekend.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, I love Creed. I will never apologize for that. Look, I can separate the art from the artist. I can accept the fact that Scott Stapp wasn't the best dude for a while. He was kind of a dick. But I think based on some of the stuff I've seen him do recently of interviews, he seems like he's a much more chill dude. I think a lot of that because he he became more of a family man for a while, and I think that kind of mellowed him out. And but he it's just funny to think, because I listened to Creed when they were big, so I was young, so I was I remember like there's the Human Clay album that was on 99, but then I think there was another one in 2003, which I would have been 10, is when that really took them off.
Yeah.
Shot. In between that was sorry, I had a wedgie.
What?
In between that was that amazing 2001 Thanksgiving halftime performance, which you can legitimately buy a Dallas Cowboy Scott Stapp jersey at these shows. But
That's funny.
yeah, I appreciate it. Excuse me. No, but I think I kept telling, because I went with my friends and my cousins we've been best friends for a long time, and we used to listen to them when we were younger, so it was like a real nostalgia trip, and it's literally called the Summer of '99 tour, so they're gonna play all the hits. Excuse me. And no, it was just such a cool experience, because it was you could really tell the three of us were dads, and we're all married, because we were all really excited just to get.
I'm not eating that after 7 p.m. I'll tell you what.
But I'll tell you that I will say.
Do I have my Tums?
I will say no, exactly. The funniest thing about that was like we were trying to hype each other up. Like, no, dude, because we were first of all, it's in a town. I know, it's a town that we had like formative years growing up together.
Where was it?
It's in Lincoln.
Okay.
And we go there and we just keep hyping it up like we're gonna go downtown to the bars like the old days and all this shit. Literally about halfway through the concert, Luke just goes, "We're gonna go right back to the hotel and go to sleep." And I'm like, yeah. So I didn't disagree because at some point I'm standing, and I've started to feel my mortality because I'm like I need to sit. These are not the hits, and these are not the ones that I'm gonna dance to. So
Or you danced.
or groove or whatever you do. What do you do at a rock show? You bob? You headbang? I don't know.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, what did I do at Iron Maiden? I didn't dance.
You just kind of sway, bob your head.
I just kind of yeah.
But no, it was cool, and it was really it was fun nostalgia trip, and people want to hate on Creed, and I'll be honest with you, it's cheesy. I know it's cheesy, but it's just quintessential dude rock, and I can't hate. Look, you can hate Nickelback and you can hate Creed all you want, but
Puddle of Mud.
I still like Puddle of Mud.
You fucking can't tell me that. You can't fucking tell me that you like
now.
Puddle. Okay.
No. I did it for a time. I haven't listened to them in
God. You can't.
Do they still tour?
Puddle of Mud can't possibly be liked by any man in a successful relationship, and that is just goddamn fucking facts.
I haven't listened to them
That
in
is goddamn
ages.
facts. That's goddamn irrefutable fucking facts, dude. If you are in a successful relationship and you are a dude and you like fucking Puddle of Mud, you need to. I don't know.
Anyway,
because all their music is about that fucking bitch took my kid. That's all it is. That's the entire fucking catalog, man. Okay. It is, dude.
It's just the one video. It's just the video of Blurry on a loop. But
fuck Puddle of Mud.
So anyway,
fuck that jackass.
No,
fuck all those dudes that were like, I was just partying and now I'm gonna make it, and I've ruined this country.
Hey, can I fucking finish? Jeez.
Sorry, I'm a little excited.
Anyway, yeah, it's off panel, off topic after dark, baby.
Off road.
It's one of the few times. There are a few times where we've done a late night episode, and this is one of them. So we may have had some adult beverages.
That is to see.
And by we, I mean me.
That is to see.
That is to see.
That is to see.
Out of here.
What is he doing?
My dog is being a dog.
He's being a douche.
No, he's just being a dog.
All right.
No,
that's fair.
To wrap up this Creed story.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it was funny because there was a moment where I will say this. I do think, based on the interviews I've seen, it is funny to think like my generation. I kept this band alive because of how many times you would share like memes and with like Creed music and like TikToks and shit, where it's like it's the same thing that Chad Kroeger says about Nickelback, where he's like, technically I could sue people for this because they're using my music, but why would I? Because it's exposure and it keeps my songs relevant, and it's true,
dude. Here's why
they were playing a packed arena, that's Creed, by the way.
Here's why I can't truly hate on Nickelback is because they've repeatedly been like, look, I don't really care what anybody thinks of us because we sell millions upon millions of records. We tour to packed stadiums all the time. I don't really care if you play us on the radio.
And by the way, I
don't really care if most critics don't like our music because guess what? I'm having fun. And that's why I can't hate on Nickelback totally. I can hate on Creed because Scott Stapp is a giant fucking douchebag. And probably still is, but
who knows? I think based on what I've seen, he seems like he's mellowed out, to be honest.
Hopefully he's gotten to a point in his life where he's like, I'm not getting any younger.
Well, but he has the same attitude that Chad Kroeger does, where it's like, I love that you guys share that and do that because again, it keeps my songs relevant.
Yeah, thanks you guys.
And there was a moment we were all singing together, and I'm like, there was a beautiful.
That's cool.
That was a moment. No, no, it was. That sounds confrontational.
Which song was it though?
All of them. No, I'm just kidding. Well, it was high. First of all, Higher. Like everybody was fucking belting that song. Okay. But it was that and all the big hits, pretty much at the end. And
did they say
My Sacrifice, stuff like that?
Did they? So do they have new stuff?
They have a few new ones.
So what? Okay, so
The
like,
new ones are not bad, but
how like what was the set list kind of made up of? Did they mainly save the old like hits?
no, they blended it. It was
Okay.
mostly their big hits, like their bigger hits, but it was sprinkled in with a fewer newer ones, and then they just kind of did like all their big ones, like the last like they're really big,
As you
like,
should.
3 or 4 songs.
The reason why people pay to come see you is
And
for
then you
those
would
songs.
obviously have at least 2 that you hold on to for your encore, and that's
of course.
But I will say
Oh my
this.
God, they're doing this one.
This whole trip was really nice, and we kept talking about it because we did something like this the last year when we saw Steel Panther together, where it was like the 3 of us were like, we got to try and do some sort of dudes trip, at least once a year, do something because it was.
Count me in for next year's, by the way, because last year I couldn't, this year I couldn't.
I don't know what's going on, but we'll figure something out. But anyway,
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
It was a thing where I had a thought where I thought it was really funny because there was that thing we're all singing together, and I'm like, you know what? I don't give a fuck what people think about it. I'm having a great time, you know? And that's really all you ask for. And there was also another thought afterwards where I was watching some videos where I was just like, where we're all singing, and it's like, the beautiful thing about music when you're all singing together, and like he did the thing where he's like, all right, you're singing, and he just held the mic out, and we all sang, and nobody missed the beat, and like it was like, again, it's like, I don't give a fuck if like people hate on it if you want. I'm having a blast, you know? And I also thought, dudes will literally go to Creed instead of go to therapy. Like, it really did feel like dude rock therapy for everybody in that room. Because you truly forget how butt rock it is and dude rock it is until the section next to you is shirtless dudes like belting this song out, drunk as shit. Because it got hot in there. I'll say that. For an arena, it got hot. But no, I had a great time.
About 99% dudes.
But what were
1%.
your, oh, there were a few women, but there were a lot. It was a lot of dudes. It was almost the opposite. Like when I went to Shania Twain a couple times, it was mostly women, and I was like one of the few straight dudes there.
That's great.
No, I again. You were saying earlier when you said there's nothing wrong with that. It's true. Enjoy the shit you want to enjoy, man. This world sucks ass, and life is too fucking short. Enjoy the shit that you love. All right, don't try and please everybody. Just like what you like. So if you like Creed, go see Creed. If you like Nickelback, go see Nickelback. What did you do this past week, bud?
I went to NFL training camp, and I covered it for my job, and it was awesome because it's my team, the Vikings, and it was really, really fun. I got to sit in the front row for Kevin O'Connell's press conference, and that was fun. That was a lot of fun. You for those who might listen, for those who listen to the show, look, I know I don't really, I'm a little self-deprecating and stuff, and in general, I don't really take myself that seriously. But I do, when I'm very proud of the work I've done, I do take myself seriously, and to the point where, I want to be recognized and things like that. So, I felt like more than ever as a radio professional, as a sports journalist, what have you, I did the job that we're supposed to be doing out there, which is, I had to subvert the fan a couple times and just be like, okay, I'm going to ask this question and whatnot, and just be a journalist instead of, just a...
Be like, you guys are really cool.
You guys are awesome. Can you tell me what you guys ate for breakfast today?
Yeah.
Yeah. But that was really fun. I hope I get to do it again.
And you know what the best part is? At least, you're not ESPN and you don't own, you can actually ask real questions.
Well, to be really honest, dude,
I'm still pissed about that, by the way. Fuck Disney.
Not to mention it again, but the the Shield, the football, the Pro Football League, it's big time, dude. And I definitely, as close as I can get to that, hell yes. So I'm hoping I get to do it as long as I can because, again, it's the big time. You know what I mean?
Sorry, I didn't want to insult our overlords, Disney.
Yeah, man. Come on.
I just think, okay, I know we're not a sports podcast, but like what Disney did with the NFL and what they're doing with ESPN and WWE, it's just like I hate it here. I hate it here so much.
Well, there goes another promotion opportunity for us, you fucking dick.
I'm
Way to
sorry,
go,
I don't
you
sell
fucking
myself for
dick.
rock and roll.
And don't you love that cashier's weird?
I'm just saying, how can
Hey, man.
time out?
Okay.
How can ESPN have any believable journalistic integrity when covering the NFL if they own 10% stake in it? All I'm saying. They can. Bob Iger can say those things, and ESPN and all this stuff. I'll believe it when I see it. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not trying to disparage them, other than I already multiple times how much I said how I feel about Disney. But, whatever. They're going to do whatever they want. Who cares? This place sucks. This is where we live now. This is America. What am I supposed to say?
What am I supposed to say?
And I get what you're saying. If I had that opportunity, I would freak out, and that'd be awesome. And it's really cool that you got to do
Well,
that.
I got to do it last year.
And I don't want to...
I'm not done. Shut up.
I know.
Sorry. Last year I got to do it, but I wasn't working, if you will. I there was work going on, and I got the chance to go up and snag a hotel room one night so I could go and be a fan at the training camp the next day. And but I wasn't working. This year I didn't bring up one Vikings piece of gear, piece of gear or clothing. I was like, I am just, you know what? I'm doing this, and I'm gonna be a professional. And it was nice because you're like, oh, well, I thought I already finished. Oh,
Well, I was going to ask, do you have anything else?
no, I was just saying that it was really nice, and I hope to do it again. And woohoo! What's the time for?
Oh, let me
What's it time for?
whip this out.
Wow.
And by that, I mean my sound. Oh, okay. I wanted to make sure it wasn't too loud for you.
Well, we can do. Yeah.
It's a long box.
Tyler, it's
Sure
a
is.
long box. Well, again, as we mentioned, this is a more relaxed fit. This is a let your hair down.
This
episode.
isn't the skinny jeans version that you're used
this
to.
Is after dark.
Yeah.
Crack a cold one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe have some.
Jake will do that. I'm not gonna.
Well, I'm at home. I'm not driving. I'm saying.
Yeah. No, we're safe, and also, we, you know how they say at the end of alcohol commercials, please use responsibly. We do.
This is responsible.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at home. I ain't going anywhere.
Yeah, you're also not gonna pound like 17 of them. And
I have had at least 14 beers to start this show.
You're just getting a little loose. It's cool.
Loosey goosey. Do you want to go first? I can go.
I'll
First.
Well, mine's gonna be pretty quick because so
We've been busy we've both been busy this past
Well,
week.
no, but mine is gonna be. I mean, I'll.
Sure, go for it.
I got to my hotel on Tuesday night, and I flipped on the TV, and I went to, it was like DirecTV, so I went to like an HBO, and it was this really, really interesting like animated movie, and I was trying to I took a picture of it, and then I Google Lensed it, and it was like, oh, you're looking at an LG Smart TV, and I'm like, no! What is on the TV is what I want you to Google Lens, you son of a just pissed, So then I start looking, I look at the guide, and nothing on the guide tells me what it is because I don't know what it's called. And I'm just like, son of a bitch, I'm not going to, I have to go because I'm going to, I'm off to dinner with my cousin.
Yeah.
I'm like, I got to get going. I can't really stick around, but I really want to know because this is really interesting. And what it was is this, this ship, and it was this monkey and this capybara, and they were collecting things and then helping each other off of this sinking thing structure, and all these different other animals like a cat, all these different animals, and I'm like, it was really touching. It was also harrowing. It was, 5 minutes of this movie, I haven't watched it yet because I'm doing a shitload for the Iowa State Fair, so it'll be a little while until I get time to just sit around and watch a movie. Sunday maybe, but it's called Flow, and I found
I've heard of it.
I found, you said you'd heard of it. I found it by looking up animated movie with capybara, and that came up, and I'm like, oh, cool. And I can't remember what streaming service it's on, but I have all of them. It's fucking sickness. So I'm looking forward to watching that. It's a it's all animals, and they're like a devastating flood happens, and it's how these animals survive, and there's themes of community and
Communism.
sacrifice.
No, I'm kidding.
And it's gonna. I know it's gonna be a tough watch because even though it's animated, I really love animals, and it's hard for me to see like if those ASPCA commercials come on.
Yeah, those ones.
I either turn the channel or I'm leaving the room. I won't watch it. I don't need to. I am not the person that is directed at. I know they're trying to raise money, but I don't want to see that.
Right.
I know that it happens, and to be really honest, I vote for people in this state that want
Care
to
about
shut
that.
down these puppy mills and shit. Okay, the people that are in power love these things. That's not my fault. I voted for I go out whatever. I don't need to see it. It hurts me. But I know that it's going to be good, and I'll probably cry a lot because it seems the animation style was really, really interesting too. It looked almost computer animated, but in a weird sort of like Eastern style, and I mean like Japanese, not quite anime, but close to it. Kind of stylized, if you will.
Yeah.
So I'm interested in finishing that. Sorry, my long box is about something I haven't watched yet. You fucking suck.
No, it's always nice when you find an animated movie that hits you in an emotional string where you're like, oh.
The dumb thing was I did have like time because like I got done at like 5 the one day I was there on Wednesday, and I sat and watched Homicide: Life on the Street episodes on my computer instead of like looking up that movie.
Because Homicide: Life on the Streets, man.
I was almost done with it. I just finished the 7 seasons.
Yeah. It's important.
Giancarlo Esposito is Yaphet Kotto's kid in the show, named Mike Giardello. And it's great because it's Giancarlo when he's like 30. So he's got like dark hair and like a pencil thin mustache, and he's fucking built. There's a scene where he's in the police gym. Double bonus fucking long box. When he's in the gym and he's got like a tank top on.
Just keep going, yeah.
He got a tank top on, and he's fucking built, dude.
You're built.
Giancarlo is a bad motherfucker, man. But it's interesting to see him because you know him as from like Breaking Bad and like other.
The guy with the deep voice, the bad guy.
The bad guy.
The bad guy.
I say the bad guy.
You see that guy in a movie? You know he's a bad guy.
He's a bad guy. Hey.
You know it.
Hey. So thank you for letting me.
For me, I have not watched the new batch of episodes because of how they're releasing it. They're doing it in like batches.
So it's a
Thursday.
new season?
Yes. This is season 2 of Twisted Metal. So I've only seen the first 3 episodes. And then
of season 2?
Yeah, and then 4 and 5 dropped on Thursday. I have not seen them yet. But
I got stuff to do, man.
I will say I enjoyed the first season. I know it's a little bit contentious. I do think it's a little, like, to be quite honest, as someone that did enjoy that first season, these first 3 episodes of this second season are a lot better. And I feel like this is where the show should have started in the first place. I think it's a little, like, because the whole thing of those games is a tournament. Mm-hmm. And the tournament, and this is the second time it's happened, it's also happened with that Mortal Kombat movie. Although that second one looks dope.
Yeah. What up, Carl Urban?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Twisted Metal season 1 never had the tournament. It was all building, like it was just all world building, and you were going to. It was just kind of setting the stage for what this is. And now season 2, there's 5 episodes. I've heard the tournament itself does not start until the 6th episode. There's 12 episodes. They're also like half hour, like 35-minute episodes. So they released the first 3 episodes, and the second batch is 2 episodes, and then I think they're going to do another 2 and then 3. I don't know. It's kind of weird. They're doing it in like batch because they're like, this is a show that like they just dropped it all out. Season 1,
dude, and/or season 2 fucking did it the right way, man. I don't know. It may not. It may not work narratively.
For me, a show like this, like what they did with season 1, they should have just done with season 2, which is drop it all at once.
Yeah.
But I understand they want money, so they're gonna like.
Sure.
Then and we've time is a flat circle, and we're all back into we want weekly episodes again. So
Did you hear Michael Bay's making another
all
Transformers movie?
All I'm
What?
saying is do it when it's appropriate. A show like Andor or these longer episode shows. I don't
work
mind
narratively.
I don't mind one episode a week.
No,
But
me
something
neither.
like this where it's silly and over the top and crazy
And 30-minute episodes.
and 30 minutes,
Very
give me
digestible.
2 or 3 a week.
Very digestible.
Or drop it all at once.
Fuck yeah.
Look, there is something, like I said, there is something to say about shows coming out weekly and having that water cooler discussion. But some shows, like you said, narratively, I think just work better if you drop them all at once.
Yep.
And I really feel like this season they're trying to like, and I don't mind them doing batches, but if we're going to do 12 episodes, why don't you just do 4 weeks and do 3 batches, do like Andor did and do 3 episodes a week? I just don't understand it, but it is what it is. Because I'm pretty sure it's 4 and 5, and then
6,
7,
7, 8.
8, and then
9,
9,
10,
10, 11,
11.
12, 9, 10, and then 11,
11,
12.
12.
I don't fucking know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Just put-
8, 9, 10, 11,
All that
12.
aside, I think Samoa Joe and Will Arnett. It's so weird that Will Arnett voices Sweet Tooth, but just Samoa Joe is like the body for him. But they're great. They were great in this first season. They're great here. Anthony Mackie is. I mean, John Doe was the least interesting thing about the first season. I still think he's probably the least interesting thing about this season. I think Dollface, who's his sister, and Quiet, who was like his girlfriend in the first season, I think what they're doing is a little bit more interesting. But this show, there really was some sort of change here from season 1 to 2, and this is what we're going for, because they're bringing in a lot more characters from the games. And they're doing him in such such funny, silly way. Because Twisted Metal as a game, there's Twisted Metal Black, that's the edgelord dark shit of it. But most of the time, it's over the top insanity, and it doesn't take itself too seriously. And that's what this show does. I mean, how they introduce Mr. Grimm, who's a character who has always changed throughout the games, but he's always been he's supposed to look like the Grim Reaper on a motorcycle, pretty much. And in this, he's digging a grave, and he digs out his dead dad's motorcycle that was buried with him. And then he's fighting these guys grave robbing, and he takes their souls, right? He goes like that, and sucks out their soul or whatever. And later on in that episode, he does that again, but then you see it from the perspective of other characters, and they're and it's just him going like that, like making weird lip sounds, he actually isn't sucking at someone's soul, so you don't know if he actually is doing that or not. That shit is funny, and I love that. And then the scene with Axel, who's a guy who literally he's shirtless with 2 arms stuck into 2 wheels. That's it. That's his whole gimmick in the game, right? And so they bring him into this. At one point, he takes his arms out of. They're in a drive-in theater. He takes his arms out of the tires, and just guzzles some diesel. So in this show, they get attacked. Anthony Mackie's John Doe and Dollface, that's his sister. They get attacked, and he puts him in a headlock, and he's like, "All right, I've been trying to blend people with cars for so long, and I couldn't perfect it. But now I'm with you two. I'm going to make the perfect car, in-person hybrid." And then Anthony Mackie goes, "Wait a minute," because Axel's black. He goes, "Wait a minute, you just kidnapping black people and turning them into cars?" And he's like, "Wait, well, it's not a race thing. Is that what it seems like?" And then she's in the headlock being like, "Well, I mean him and me and the guy." And then he's like, "No, that's not what happened." And then so something happens and it blows up and he gets impaled. And he's like, "I want you to know it wasn't a race thing." Little jokes like that excite me. I'm interested. Peacock. I don't know if you're really gonna get my money outside of sports since you lost the WWE deal.
Fuckers.
So,
also, thanks to HBO Max for taking all the cool cartoons off your fucking site, fuckers.
Oh, and then also saying that you're going to increase cracking down on logins, you jerk.
Hey, guess what, HBO? You know what? I'm taking the title of World's Biggest Cowards away from Frito-Lay.
What about Tim Cook?
Warner Brothers.
Tim Cook's got to be up there, too.
I don't know who the fuck that is. What's up next, buddy? D. Cain is still an asshole. He joined ICE. Who gives a fuck? What's next?
Yeah, I want to just say that, like, Dean Cain real quickly. Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah. We don't need to spend any
Well,
time
no,
on
I
it.
got something I wanted.
All right. Go for it. Sure.
I've been practicing. First of all, I saw what he looks like in his little fucking brown shirt Gestapo gear. He looks like fucking. He looks like he's cosplaying as a chunkier Kyle Rittenhouse. This like he does. He's got his hat backwards and everything. The irony that he couldn't. He just wants to cling to relevancy so bad that he completely missed the whole fucking point of Superman entirely, and goes to this level, throwing out people and then becoming a propaganda mouthpiece for this shit.
Oh yeah.
You are pathetic, Dean. You're fucking pathetic.
And you know deep down that the only reason these people are hiring you for anything is because you at one point legitimized their side. Because, oh, look at this actor from Hollywood, da-da-da-da-da. The problem is, after 5 to 10 years of you appearing as a former actor, they started realizing there's a reason you're not in Hollywood. Because they fucking hate you.
Yeah. It's kind of wild.
So we don't need you anymore. So now it's been 10 years, and Dean's like, shit, man, I don't know how I'm going to pay my fucking mortgage. Oh, maybe I'll go on like a podcast or something, or maybe I'll join.
I know. I'll oppress minorities. That's what I'll do.
He's trying to make money, and that is so fucking sad that you couldn't fucking keep better control of your finances while you were like, making money as an actor, that you have to resort to this. And there's a special place in hell for you, sir.
Yeah. He's worse than Kevin Sorbo, because Kevin Sorbo is just talks shit.
Both pieces of shit.
Well, all Kevin Sorbo.
James Woods.
Time out. Well, at least Kevin Sorbo, all he is appear in shitty Christian propaganda movies, and Dean Cain is actually a fucking legitimate piece of shit who wants to. What do you want to do, Dean? You want to throw people in alligator Alcatraz?
Yeah, he's
What's
joining
next?
the American
Do you want to help
Gestapo,
fund the
dude.
other concentration camps?
Whether you like it or not, ICE is the American Gestapo. Whether you like it or not, cease your inner monologue. It's the American Gestapo.
You're getting
we're not veering away from the path we're on. I mean, I know I want to compartmentalize, and I do very successfully, but I'm aware of the fact that we're just as close as ever, and every day we're closer. Like, nothing's changing except for that we're heading more and more and more and quicker to fascism. They're talking about roving patrols of ICE agents in Los Angeles and just rounding up people speaking Spanish. What the fuck? Really?
Hey, he made it the official language. Fuck you. And by the way, Dean, it ain't worth it, man. It ain't worth selling your fucking soul.
Well, I guess it is, man.
I guess it is for you. I guess it is.
You suck.
Don't you ever
Evoke Superman.
Evoke Superman again, you piece of shit. You're just a fucking actor.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
You lost.
You lost the privilege of that when you go out and actively help a fucking fascist government.
Big time.
You piece of leathery shit. Just rotten hell.
I wonder if any of his grandparents fought in World War II or his parents or something.
It's leathery shit.
You just want to know. It's one of those after you eat a lot of Taco Bell. It's leathery.
I was like, what does that even mean, Jake?
You know what I mean.
A leathery shit.
Leathery. I love how you're holding your beer.
You ever had a leathery shit?
Well, that's why I drink this. I was tired of my leathery
a leathery shit.
My leathery.
That's Dean Cain. When you've had too many Taco Bell tacos, you let out a leathery shit. That's Dean Cain.
Anything,
shout out to South Park.
Good for you.
By the way,
eat a lot.
The Christy Gnome shit they did, and
I haven't watched it.
Making Cartman Charlie Kirk was icing on the cake. But
so also in the news, we have finished filming on the Punisher
Yes.
one shot,
And
we have started principal photography on Brand New Day, the new Spider-Man movie,
July 31st.
in Glasgow, Scotland. I don't know what the fuck that
His
is.
suit looks great. That's probably the best Spider-Man with suit we've seen.
Well,
in a
the
while.
thing I love about it is all of the practical effects that they're stunts that they're doing.
By the way, I love the fact because it's Destin. Oh gosh, it was the guy.
Dustin Daniel Craig.
Yeah, the guy who did Shang-Chi. It was so funny because John Watts was like, if I were to give any advice to the next Spider-Man director, was don't do practical in New York. It's not going to look good. And then he would, like, you look at these shots, and the guy was like, no. We're going to do practical shots in New York. And you know what? I'm all for it.
Well, they're in
'Cause
Glasgow.
Or, you know what I mean? To make it's going to look like New York on the green screen. But
Whatever.
You know what I'm talking about. But
Get the fuck
because
out of
nothing's ever shot in New York.
So apparently the Punisher one shot, because way too expensive.
Yeah.
The Punisher one shot is moving into, is directly leading into Brand New Day. I don't know when it's supposed to be released next year.
It just says 2026 is all it says.
And then also,
Because Brand New Day is July 31st.
principal photography also started for Batman Part 2, Matt Reeves. I hate to be this guy, and I wish it was different. But ever since Batman Returns, it has been a thing with superhero movies. Who's the villain? Who's the villain?
I don't know.
We don't know.
I don't know. I don't care to know.
Here,
I don't want to know.
I was just gonna fucking say.
You agree?
That I wish we weren't like that. Like,
Yeah, right.
I'm okay with it. Like, it's not something I'm like, I'll rail against it every day.
Yeah, it's not like it ruins my day. if I
No,
hear
at
it,
all,
yeah.
right? But I don't like that we do that. That we're like,
Right.
I've talked before about when we go see, like, the Fantastic Four had some nice Easter eggs, but it really didn't connect to the MCU, and part of me was disappointed with
Right.
that.
Where is it? Yeah.
And I was like, why are you disappointed?
enjoy
It was
the
a
movie.
really fucking good movie.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Galactus, dirt, like, oh, rage boat, It was a good
Excuse
time.
me. You probably did that with Superman too. We were like, was
Superman-
there enough? And there's a shit ton of Easter eggs in that movie.
Before we
but
move on, Superman, we talked about,
it passed Jurassic World.
I would rather see, out of the two,
You'd rather see Superman again?
yes, and here's why. Fantastic Four was pretty straightforward and contained. Superman, a lot was going on,
There's a lot in that.
and
movie.
I might have missed some stuff.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four, I feel like I got everything. Don't get me wrong, I'd see both of them again.
Dude, I cannot wait for that to hit.
But if you
What-
gave me
what-
a choice, I would go see Superman.
You better believe.
Even though I liked Fantastic Four better.
Just because I'm gonna play into it, I will. You better believe I'm gonna have a long box HBO Max rewatch of Superman. I can't fucking wait.
Which
for
one?
when Superman hits, because
Oh, you're just going to take it? Fine.
Peacemaker drops in 2 weeks.
Ooh.
Less than 2 weeks. It's on
See,
Thursday.
and so football season starts. So it's the off season, man. We're just about to get into some heavy shit. What else we got coming out from Marvel this year? Anything?
Eyes of Wakanda just came out. I have not seen it. but
Really?
It's on Disney Plus. Yeah.
How the fuck do I not know about this shit anymore? It's because your news reports suck ass. That's what's going on. You're not informing me of what's coming out.
Also, James Gunn has confirmed he's working on. Oh, he did eliminate a rumor where people already are trying to say that the Batman Part 2 got leaked that like Robin's in it, and he's like, that's not true. 6 people have read this script. Stop. So I do appreciate that he does do that. What else did he say? Oh, yeah, but he did confirm he's working on the next thing in the Super Family, is what he said. And I think people are like, does this mean Superboy? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I think he's literally just saying because there's a Supergirl movie coming out, and we're already establishing that there's going to be a Bat family and stuff like that. Like,
yes. One other piece of entertainment news. You might have seen this on Instagram that Jason Momoa shaved off his beard for the first time in like 3 years.
Yeah, I did see
because he is about to reprise his role as the slain Duncan Idaho
oh yeah, and,
in
Dune
the
Messiah.
part 3, Dune Messiah. Messiah.
Dune Messiah.
Dune Messiah, Dune Messiah, Messiah. Is he a god or a soccer football player? Messiah. All right. Thank you. Did you see that? You like that?
Sorry, I was trying to look
You like how I
something because I
dropped
thought I saw
Do
something.
you like how I
else.
dropped that?
Yeah.
I know who Messi is. Don't fucking tell me.
Don't you fucking?
Did you fucking tell me? But Dune Messiah, and in case you're wondering, how the fuck is that possible? Well, I would urge you to read the book, but it's fucking long, and I understand.
It's long.
Well, look, if you got through Dune, if you never heard of Dune before,
Messiah's not that long though. Dune is.
you're exactly right, my friend. And let me just put a fine point on that. If you never heard of Dune and you saw the movie 1 or 2 or both, and you were like, I need to read the book, and you made it through the book and like devoured it, none of the other books are going to be too long for you. Okay, that first one is the fucking thickest of all of them. It just is. So yes, go read the book. But if you don't, and it's not a big spoiler because they've talked about it with the filmmakers. He's a resurrected, and it's part of the plot of Dune Messiah is that he's been cloned by another power in the universe.
What?
What's next on the fucking show?
You know what I was thinking about? Dean Cain
don't-
isn't Superman. He's Bizarro. If anything.
Yeah, I saw that one too.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so
So-
talking about the book.
No, I thought I saw something about Batman. There was another thing about, but nothing yet on what they're gonna do with the DCU Batman versus Matt Reeves Batman.
Spider-Punk animated series,
Yes.
written partly by Daniel Kaluuya, who played him, who
I did see that.
voiced him in. So there's that news too. So all sorts of good things coming up. Still no.
Pedro Pascal finished filming Doomsday. I'm just thinking of things that
Really
I thought about.
already?
But they've been filming like
I was just
for
about
a
to
while
ask.
though.
I was just about to
Didn't they
ask.
start in like May? I feel like they've been filming for like 3 months.
I don't know.
But anyway,
So how about this book that we have?
no.
That's fine with me. I'm tired.
I'm just
Fuck.
fuck you.
Fuck you, man.
So just a heads up. So next week
Mhm.
we're gonna be doing before watching Minutemen because I'm
Mm.
putting my money where my mouth is
Mm.
because Tyler insisted that I give it a shot. So I'm gonna read that for next week. And we're gonna have a couple other books as well. Like I said, we're gonna be kind of busy, so we're gonna do what we can with the show. So this week we do want to talk about.
I still have not been to the comic book shop for this week yet. I was out of town on Wednesday, and I meant where my comic shop is. They're doing construction.
Yeah.
When you get off the interstate, like it literally, like have to take a weird. It's bizarre, so I can't. I have to like go across another street to get and go. I can't do it for a couple days. Hopefully, I can do it before next Wednesday.
Hopefully you didn't have to take a leathery shit.
Hopefully I don't take a leathery shit when I never gonna live more leather.
So Absolute Martian Manhunter number 5, written by Deniz Camp and drawn by Javier Rodriguez.
Bizarre.
I gotta say, so you have not been as high on this book as I have. So I want to kind of ask you, how did you feel about? Because personally, I really continue to really enjoy this series because I do enjoy the slow burn mystery of who the white Martian is.
Mm-hmm.
And like the fact that, and because the art is so good, of just like having that character just always kind of slinking in the background and being in the background, I love that about it. Just like the Martian Manhunter does throughout the book. I like how that's how they're mirroring each other. Yeah, no, I really dug this this issue. I am surprised and interested in how this works because there's some. Every issue has some sort of like serious violent crime happen, but it's almost like it's softened a little bit in a weird way because of the art and the colors. But at the same time, you're like, I literally just watched a man get shot in the head. You know what I mean? Or whatever it may be. But I think that's what I don't know, man. I just really like this series. I think I like it a lot more than you. Maybe, I don't know. How do you feel about it?
Well, okay, so it has been a while since I read this. I read this
yeah.
when I got it the day of, and I was just blown away.
Oh, okay, cool. Because the ending is crazy.
Well, first things first is like, I think after last issue when I was all, hey, you got listen here, Deniz Camp, all right? Because I'm the customer. The customer's always right.
Yeah.
Baby. You have one more issue, beer. And you were like, that's kind of,
Yeah.
Whatever. So I was like, you know what? I love the art. I love the slow burn of it is interesting. The art is just enough to watch it.
Oh my gosh.
To read it. But what's going on is we're seeing more and more. There's the blackout in the town. We're seeing more and more.
Before this, it was the heat that was causing problems.
Now
it's
we're
a
seeing
blackout.
just violence.
So you're seeing the white Martian,
the shadows of people.
The whole thing with this is how last issue was about how heat was driving everybody crazy and causing all these problems. And like a boiling point, pretty much. Now there's the blackout, so that boiling point is going into the night of this blackouts and all this crazy shit happening. Dude, I absolutely fucking adore the art of this book, and I also love the writing too. And I think I give a lot of credit to the art, but the writing as well of like, just how it blends so smoothly. I love the fact that these two are working together for 12 issues because they just know how to work so well. Like to blend the narrative into how the narration, whether it's John or the Martian, how it's like it's narration, but it's almost really this immersive thing that kind of like blends you into. I don't even know how to describe it, but I just love how this book does narration, and I think it's the paneling and how always Martian Manhunter is doing shit in the background. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, I'm glossing on this, but I've really enjoyed this series, and I didn't expect that because you and I have talked about it. I've really never been that attached to Martian Manhunter. So to like, honestly, this is my favorite of the other batch of Absolute books. I would put it up there with Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman in the Absolute collection, in my opinion. What do you think, Tyler?
There's just so much going on here. I mean, look, the bottom.
I want to talk about the ending. I really do. I don't want to spoil it, but I want to talk about
it. Violence. I mean, just violence. You see, like, kids are
Dude,
better with their shadows.
John gets hit by a car.
Than the adults are, and this person is trying to put glass in hamburgers, and he's like, "We got a runner," and he runs out. I can't describe this any better than this is really great art. He gets smacked by a fucking car, by an ambulance, and these two people come out. And one's got just a white circle for a head. The other one is like just crazed. I don't know what. And so they purposely run him down. They get out. Don't worry, we'll get you back to your family. We'll fix you right up. I'm thinking total amputation. And he's like, amputation, amputate what from what? And the guy, and he's covered in blood. Well, whatever from whatever.
And then the best part is like that while it's happening.
Are you a doctor? How the hell should I know?
When he's slipping into unconsciousness, and then you just see Martian Manhunter just floating in this black nothingness of his like mind because he keeps blacking out. Like it's such a head trip, man. This book is so like. It's not what I expected, but it is this weird, trippy, psychedelic cop procedural, and I fucking dig it, man. I just dig it.
Is that fucking Dark Side?
Yes! That's what I've been trying to say this whole time, dude. Let me see this.
How the fuck did I not notice that?
Yes!
Holy shit.
Yeah. That's what ripped my mind open when he said, so at the end of the book, John is blacking out, and Martian Manhunter is trying to find a way to save him. He's digging into his thoughts.
Yeah.
And he's like, there's literally him inside his head going knock, knock on a door. Like, who thinks to put that on a, like, I love that symbolism and like, so good. But they do their whole spiel. And as he's digging deeper into his thoughts, he sees everything and he sees bad idea number 0. And it's literally this big shot of Darkseid with all these planets he's destroying because he's the opposite of life. And he says, what did he even say? After end, post-existence will be. The Martian keeps swimming, searching for its center. I think it's trying to understand, but it's... And then he says, where does it say Darkseid?
I don't think it says Darkseid.
Obscene Dreamer, Creations, Burning Tiger Force, Cosmic Secret Origin. As he keeps digging, and then he says,
It's cool as fuck.
Oh, no, it is on the next page, because you flip it, and it's upside down.
Oh, yeah.
And it's John laying upside down, and it says Darkseid is, and then you spin it, and it says Beginning and Everything. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
This is the first, I think... This has got to be... We talked about taking swings. I think this issue was him taking a swing and being like, that's right, motherfuckers, we're bringing in absolute Darkseid into this series somehow.
Well, who's to
At
say
some
he's
point.
not in the fucking universe already? What? Look, they haven't shown me any evidence. Well, a little bit.
I'm saying, read this fucking
Lazarus
book.
Corp has shown up in a couple of places in both Batman and Wonder Woman. And that's like the big bad in Superman. So I do believe they're in a shared universe, but it's just, I don't know that I need them to interact.
Yeah, I do like the fact that it's not super interconnected. Like there's
I don't know that I need an absolute Justice League.
That's fine. I
Right?
don't need that either. Yeah, I'm fine with them just like name dropping and referencing each other, and maybe they'll pop up in a book for like a little sequence. But like, yeah, I'm with you. I kind of enjoy that. But I love if we're gonna do it. If you're gonna make a book, take a swing. And like the fact that like, oh, we're gonna go Darkseid with this, and like that's just
It's pretty fucking creepy.
no. When he said Darkseid, I go, wait a minute.
I can't believe I didn't notice that.
And I looked at that, and I'm like, is that Darkseid? And then I look at the next page, and it says Darkseid is, and I'm like, what? So I'm all in, man. I love this shit.
Huh.
I would love, like, could you imagine that as an animated show? Like on HBO Max? Whew, that'd be insane.
Well, see, okay, so back
think
in
you
the
could do it.
day,
It'd be
there was a
hard.
show called The Max.
yeah. I
Now
know
that
what
was great because they literally took Sam
The book,
Keith's
yeah.
work and
That
just
shit's trippy.
oh my god, his stuff is fucking. All right, we done? I gotta go to sleep, man.
Oh,
I
man.
gotta get some. I
You
gotta
don't
get some
wanna
sleep
hang
so
out?
I can. Oh, we're gonna hang out, but listeners are done with me.
I'm done with you. I'm done with you. Anyway.
See you later, listeners. I gotta.
So I am going to try, just real quick plug here. I am going to try and get the Twisted Metal. I'm going to do the Twisted Metal episodes. I was already going to plan on doing 1 through 3 because I've already seen those, and then I was going to watch 5 and 6 and post those on our YouTube. So be on the lookout for that. It's just me reviewing that show because, I don't know, Tyler, I don't think he's going to watch Twisted Metal at any point. So yeah, I'll do it. And all right, motherfucker. You listen to me, buddy. Anyway, have a good night. Get out of here.
See you later.
Be good to each other.
Be good to each other.
Oh, and most importantly, fuck Dean Cain. Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. Oh, Panel Off Topic with Jake and Tyler.